he basically said, hey, I've asked you released, and they said, well, we're about to franchise you. And I'm being very nice in what I said compared to how they spoke to each other. But, I mean, I would check it out. It's on at sportsdenradio.com. We got it on there. And it, honestly, I think right now, if I'm a Jaguars fan, I love defense. And I'm curious to see my 25-1 Defensive Rookie of the Year might come off right here.
All right, well, let's see what the Jaguars fans are going to do, as we have been joined by our Jaguars fan, Pamela Maldonado. Pam, welcome to the program. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks so much for joining us. And I understand that you have a pretty cool fan content position yourself. Would you like to tell us about that real quick?
I am a Jags fan. Is that something to be proud of? I'm probably one of the only people outside of Florida who is a fan of the Jags. But yet, here I am. And you want to talk a complete rebuild. Any big name that the Jags have had, they have traded away. So you can pretty much say that there's a need at absolutely every spot. But I'm going to go with cornerback here. The Jags traded away Jalen Ramsey, AJ Bouye, leaving just DJ Hayden, who I do think, yes, had a standout 2019 season. But he's expected to now take on a bigger role in 2020. You know, Rashawn Melvin, he's a bottom tier corner signed to a 1-year contract, and that just leaves Trey Herndon. So I think the cornerback is definitely probably their biggest need. Even though the offensive side is the favorite right now, I want to take the cornerback. And with that, the Jags at number 9 take C.J. Henderson, one of my favorites of Florida. I think he's been referred to as the best corner ever coached from D.C. and the defensive coordinator, Todd Grandam. His athletic traits, along with his length and mindset, you know, he's one of the best press man prospects in the 22 class. So he's definitely going to be a starter, and he can definitely be useful to the Jags, and hopefully they can make something of him.
Well, thank you very much, Pam. I do know that there are a lot of people who have considered Henderson as good, if not a little better, than Okudah himself. So thanks so much for the analysis there, and we'll get to see you again at pick 20. Back off the board in the top 9, Stiefel. She was talking about, you know, all the needs and, you know, getting rid of Jalen Ramsey. Filling in Jalen Ramsey with C.J. Henderson, big responsibility.
I mean, I get it. It's great for my Henderson before 12.5 bet. But I really thought, I'll be honest, Derek Brown is just plummeting here. And I mean, I shouldn't have said anything, but my Jets are coming up, and I don't think they know how to not take a defensive tackle, which is not what we need. So let's see what this does. He's my 25-1. I mean, hey, maybe he'll land.
That's true.
I mean, I get it.
So, Bobby, we have the Browns on the clock here. You know, they were a huge